It seems to be starting earlier with each passing year, but is Black Friday worth your attention? Hey everyone, and welcome to The Savvy Squaddy. In this video I'm going to explain why Black Friday is mostly hype and suggest some simple things you can do so you don't fall foul to what is mostly a big marketing campaign. With many of my videos, I always like to add some context, and this is no different. So let's quickly touch on some history as it pertains to us here in the UK. Black Friday was introduced to the UK in 2010 by Amazon. It has long been a thing in the US and is always the Friday after Thanksgiving. Once Amazon introduced it to us across the pond, many other retailers had to hop on the bandwagon in order to stay competitive. Because if one shop is offering huge discounts and others aren't, then it doesn't really take a genius to see where consumers are going to end up. Now, whilst it isn't a national holiday here in the UK, I can still be thankful that we don't react the same way as the Americans do to heavily discounted consumer products. We've seen all the videos of the crazy stampedes, and there is even a website which keeps track of the number of deaths and injuries related to Black Friday. A bit odd though that right after Thanksgiving, a day where one expresses gratitude and appreciation for what they have, many of these same people then indulge in excessive consumerism in order to acquire more material possessions, often acting in ways which don't really seem overly thankful. Perhaps a bit contradictory. Nevertheless, despite the cultural context as to why Black Friday came about in the respective countries, the results are the same: heavily discounted products to be sold to consumers. What started out as a single day has now stretched to a week or more, and we can't forget about Cyber Monday, which has been about since 2005 and was actually introduced to incentivize people to shop online. Crazy how times change, as that is now the norm, with 68% of Black Friday spending done online in the UK. But whether you are a retail outlet shopper or an online consumer, you would have no doubt already seen the big discount stickers and labels showing you double-digit percentages knocked off on some of your favourite products. From all the advertising and marketing that occurs in the run-up, you would think that the discounts during Black Friday are some of the biggest and best of the year. Never mind all the other sales that happen during the year, the fourth Friday in November is where it's all at. But how true is this? Are the actual discounts better than the ones on Prime Day or a summer sale, etc.? Well, to answer that, let's have a look at the results from a study which conducted back in 2021-2022. They analysed the prices of 213 different products every day in the 6 months before and after Black Friday 2021 from 7 major retailers. What they found might surprise you, and that is 98% of products were cheaper or the same price at other times of the year. That's right, these huge Black Friday deals are not all they are made up to be. Don't get me wrong, they are still discounted, but nowhere near to the degree the marketing campaign would have you believe. The frenzy of Black Friday marketing often creates the illusion of unparalleled savings, but the reality often doesn't live up to the hype. It's a cunning trick of the trade, a marketing strategy that aims to create urgency and anticipation, but in reality it's often a manipulation of consumer perception. Think of all the adverts promoting Black Friday that you have encountered on the radio, on TV, in shop windows, online. Perhaps there was even one at the start of this video. It is constantly being pushed on you that this is the biggest sale of the year, that you shouldn't miss out. When the reality is it's not really that different to the summer sale, Prime Day or Boxing Day sales. In fact, many times it has been found that in the months prior to Black Friday, prices of products are increased, so then when the savings sticker is slapped on, the discount seems much bigger than it would have had it remained at its original price. During the same witch study, they found a Toshiba TV on Very for £279 with a claimed £100 saving. However, the TV was only ever at the price of £379 for 3 days in the month prior to Black Friday. The TV then stayed at £279 until the 22nd of December. I wonder if they left a discount sticker on during that time. My point being, Black Friday is often sold to us as the sale of all sales, when for the most part it isn't. It's just another sale that the cynic in me thinks is to lure customers into spending more. It's perceived as a concocted event where retailers strategically create a fuss around substantial discounts, making people believe they're getting the best deals of the year. Whereas in reality, it's a clever marketing tactic to offload excess stock, increase revenue, and ultimately capitalize on the collective consumer mindset geared towards grabbing a good deal. The frenzy and excitement generated often overshadow the fact that many sales aren't as massive as advertised, and in some cases, they might not even be the lowest prices available for the products. Well, that's all good, but what can you actually do during these sales to not fall foul of this marketing campaign? Well, there are a number of things, but I do first want to preface that Black Friday is like most other sales. There are many discounted items and you can save money. I'm not against purchasing products during Black Friday sales. There are some good bargains to be had, but only if you were intending on buying them in the first place. If you take away anything from this video today, please let it be this. If you see something that is 50% off and you were planning to buy it, then you have just saved 50%. However, if during your online death scroll on Amazon or your wander around John Lewis, you happen to see some other products that you like the look of, with big shiny red discount stickers on, and you buy it, despite not initially intending to, because you can't control your impulses, then you have just lost 100% of your money. And that is where my first tip comes in, which is make a good old-fashioned wish list. Black Friday is a set day in the calendar. It shouldn't be a surprise. Before it kicks off, write up a list of items that you need or would like for either yourself, partner, kids, family, the house, etc. Having a set list going into the sales should help keep you on the path of righteousness and prevent your wallet from taking a wrong turn into the financial abyss. Next up, do your research. I know, sounds boring, but comparing the same item across other websites can actually reveal whether or not the item is actually discounted or if there is a better deal elsewhere. Spending those few extra minutes comparing across multiple shops could save you money. Thirdly, using websites to check the price history of products will help you determine if the Black Friday prices are truly worth your excitement. Websites such as Price Spy, Camel, and Price Runner are good options that will help. At least this way you can hold the marketing campaign to account to see if the deals really are the biggest ever. My next tip is good for you if you do end up becoming a victim to those pushy adverts, and that is to earn as you spend. Whilst benefiting from a discount, you could also receive some cashback from certain retailers by shopping through a cashback website. I personally use TopCashBack, which offers deals at more than 4,000 retailers, and it is free to sign up to. I will leave a link below, and if you sign up using that link, you'll get a £10 cashback bonus. For those of you who are good with debt, certain credit cards also offer cashback, but only use debt if you have a solid repayment plan. Whilst it can be a useful tool for those who are able to use it effectively, it can also lead to a debt-death spiral should you not manage it correctly. And lastly, make yourself aware of the psychological tricks that advertisers and retailers use to influence your purchasing decisions. Understanding these tricks will help you spot when they are being used and allow you to make more informed, rational decisions rather than acting on impulse and emotion. Some of these tricks include creating a sense of urgency by emphasizing limited time offers or limited stock available, when often this is not the case. Anchoring, which involves displaying a higher original price alongside the discounted price, making the reduced price appear more appealing. Even if the original price was inflated, the contrast can make the discount seem substantial. You'll notice very often deals and sales are shown using bright red stickers and labels. This is because it captures our attention and helps create that sense of urgency, pushing people to buy the item now. Even the words they use like sale, deal, bargain, and more evoke our natural reward systems in our brain, which stimulates a pleasant feeling. We then might act on that feeling, thinking that the item would continue to provide us with all those pleasantry butterflies, even after the purchase, but more often than not, it doesn't. I'm sure we've all experienced buyer's remorse at some point. There are so many more tactics that they use, but understanding these ploys and recognizing how they impact your choices will allow you to make more informed decisions. By being aware of these tactics, you can sidestep impulsive buying, analyze deals critically, and make purchases based on what you genuinely need rather than getting swayed by the allure of a sale. Again, I'm not against Black Friday, I certainly use it and will be buying a couple of things this year, but I will employ many of the points I have stated to make sure I am truly getting a great deal. I think people are beginning to realise how overhyped Black Friday really is. Interest in it has dropped to 44% this year, down from 61% in 2022, with only 16% of people saying that they would definitely buy something during the sale. As I said before, Black Friday is just like every other sales event that we experience during the year, but this one is just surrounded by so much more hype. It's not about avoiding Black Friday, but rather about making it work for you smartly and sensibly, ensuring that the items purchased are genuinely needed and that the deals are truly worth the excitement. Keep in mind that informed decisions always lead to smarter purchases, and let's face it, that's the real goal behind any sale. So, is Black Friday worth your attention? Well, in my opinion, only if you already have some planned purchases. And do you have any for these Black Friday sales? Or will you just act on your impulses? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. If you liked what you just saw, please hit the subscribe button up there. And if you want to see some more videos, click over there. See you soon.